Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from the Alchemist. These guys are in Stowe, Vermont. This is their Farmer's Daughter, and this is their Saison offering. And my buddy Greg, my brother Greg, went to the brewery in Vermont and picked this up. So he's pretty sure that it is a 2 to 3 week old beer. This is a 7%er. The 2017 edition. They do not date their stuff since everything flies out of the brewery. I don't even think it's distributed. I may be wrong there. I'm not sure. I don't live in Vermont. But he actually picked it up at the brewery. So that's about as fresh as you're going to be able to get it when you get it there. And the note he says is their Saison offering. Unlike some of the other Alchemist beers, there are no floaties in this one. So, sometimes the floaties aren't a bad thing, especially if it's a fresh beer and it got enough and it's unfiltered. That's just some of the hot pulp still floating around in the beer. But if it's an old beer and the hops have coagulated and settled to the bottom, it's not such a good thing. So having a date on it could help along with that. But if it's all flying out of the brewery and they're not distributing it, I can see why they don't. But if it goes to any of the beer stores, it does need to have a date on it. So we'll know, is it a 2016, 2017? We got to know that. So, but if everything's going out of the brewery, I can see why they don't. But anyway, it's just me. That's just my OCD, guys. Commercial description on this one says, and a matter of fact, I'm reading this right off of Rate Beer, and they have it listed as an 8%, which is wrong. This is a 7%. So evidently they've done this beer before, and it was a different ABV. Because this plainly says right on the front of the can, it's a 7%. I'm going to read the commercial description on it anyway. This Belgian inspired ale loosely based on a Saison. A blend of Hallertau, Middle Fruit, and Amarillo hops lend a beautiful and delicate bitterness to a dry and malty background, no spices added. But like I said, they've got it listed as an 8. Beer Advocate has it listed as a 7, which is correct. And Untapped also has it listed as a 7. Nobody has the IBUs listed, and it's not listed on the can, guys. So, I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about, but this is a 7%. So, the 2017 edition, as far as I know, and as far as Greg could tell me, because he picked it up at the brewery. Thanks again, Greg. I do appreciate it, sir. Just like the one we did yesterday, which came from the Alchemist. That was their wheat beer. This is their Saison. So, big 16-ounce can. Looks kind of cloudy coming out. Cuisines curried in a Thai. Cheese, earthy Camembert Fontina. Your nutty cheeses, Asiago Colby Parmesan. Your pungent cheeses, Gorgonzola Limburger. And the meat is poultry, fish, shellfish. And a glass for the pint, Becker, Nonic, tumbler, tulip, oversized wine glass. I got my favorite tulip glass. It says here can be cellared for a long period of time, 7%. I don't know if I'd sell it too long. And I don't know what hot profile they're going for this beer. Almost a finger of head on that. It looks very cloudy, guys. It's like an unfiltered beer, which these guys are known for. Just like the Headed Topper and the Focal Banger. Looks like an unfiltered beer. Very orange juicy looking. Juicy? Looks a lot like the wheat beer that we did yesterday from these guys. So, let's get a nose to it. Definitely got that Saison farmhouse funkiness as far as the yeast is going on. A little bit of citrusiness in there. Basically, that's all I'm getting. Maybe some hint of some oranges or some fruitiness in there. But the Saison yeast farmhouse funkiness is definitely there. It's basically overpowering everything. Well, let's give it a taste. What do you think? Yeah, let's do it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. A nice spiciness to it, even though it says here no spices were added. Tasty Saison, guys. I mean, it's what it says it is on the can. It's a Saison / farmhouse ale yeast or beer, and they've used that yeast to get that. I'm going to say wild, but it basically is what it is. It's got that wild taste to it. Saison yeast, basically. You're getting that funkiness. Nice citrusiness to go along with it. Very easy drinking for a 7%. No alcohol taste. Very nice beer. Very nice beer. I am not surprised on this one. I was a little surprised yesterday's beer with the wheat beer had such massive taste where a lot of those kind of meow, but these guys do some tasty stuff. I don't think they put out a bad beer, and this is along that line. It's not a bad beer at all. So let's sip on it for a while. Let me get the rest of it out of the can here, see if it clouds it up any more, or if I see any kind of chunkiness or floaties coming out. No. Basically, pouring out of the can looks like grapefruit juice, guys. And it's got a very orangey, it looks like a watered down orange juice in the glass. It's no juice bomb by any means, but it does have that characteristics of an unfiltered beer, basically. You're getting a whole lot more cloudiness in the beer, and more than likely unfiltered, you're going to have a little more taste in the beer too, because they're not filtering all that stuff out. So, well, let's sip on it for a while, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I got a little left in the glass here. Very tasty Saison. It definitely is a one to pick up if you can get your hands on this and you're into this style. Cloves, maybe a little coriander, nice spicy peppery to it. The farmhouse Saison yeast is up front. Very tasty beer. I enjoyed this thoroughly. A little on the citrusy side. Everything you want in a Saison. I mean, for a 7%er with no alcohol taste to it. Very easy drinking. Very, very nice beer. These guys, I don't think they make a bad beer. I really don't. Wonderful aroma. The Saison farmhouse yeast is it's outstanding. Nice crackery, is that a word? Cracker breadiness to the beer. Awesome. Final chug. Wow. Delicious, guys. To me, it's an A beer. Not my particular style. I don't buy a lot of Saison farmhouse style beers. I do pick them up occasionally when I see something I haven't tried before, and I do review them when guys like Greg and send them to me. It's a nice change up from my typical go-to IPAs, double IPAs, porters and stouts. It's definitely a beer worth picking up if you can get your hands on it if you like this style. And I do like it occasionally. Not something I want to drink every day, but very tasty. I enjoyed it. So, A- for me on this one, guys. 92 in the scale. Very nice. Very, very nice. A nice rendition of this style of beer. Over to Beer Advocate, they don't have enough people that have commented on it, and like I told you earlier, Rate Beer has it at 8%, so that's wrong. We're not even going to go to there. And so we'll step over for our final check-in at Untapped. Untapped has it listed as a 2017 and the right 7% ABV. So I feel comfortable that these guys are commenting on the right beer with the right ABV. Like I said earlier, they may have done this beer previously that was an 8%er, but this year, 2017, is a 7%. They have it at 4.12, which is in their low A numbers too. So it's an A beer for me and them. So pick it up if you can get your hands on it and you love this style or like this style. It's pretty tasty. Well-made beer from these guys at Alchemist. So if you've had it, let me know what you think. Come on back tomorrow. Let's dig something out of the fridge. See you then.